Hello everyone, welcome to the third video on our SAT Math series. Today we will work through a Math No Calculator section of the SAT. Throughout the video, I'll give you some tips on how to conquer this section within the allotted time, which is 25 minutes. For that reason, I will not time this as I will try to reduce on the mental math that I do so you can see how I approach the questions. Alright, so prior to taking the SAT, make sure to read through the instructions on a practice test and know what reference information will be provided. So on the test, you won't be trying to read through the instructions. Alright, let me get my pen and we can begin. Alright, question number 1. Which of the following represents all values of x that satisfy the inequality above? Okay, so you want to isolate x, so you divide 50 on both sides. And if you don't already know these concepts, just know that I will be covering them in future videos. Alright, and just know that that's my attempt at a greater than sign. Alright, so here we see that x is greater than negative 20 over 50, and negative 20 over 50 is the same thing as negative 2 over 5, if you just cancel the zeros, and that is also the same thing as negative 4 over 10. So we can easily see that that's 0.4, so we look for that in our answers. So these are wrong because our sign is not equal to, it's not greater than or equal to and equal to, it's actually just greater than. So we can get rid of those. So it's one of these. And usually what I do is I see the direction the sign is pointing, and that will be my answer, which is A. Alright, number 2. John runs 3 laps around a 400-meter track at a constant speed. If it takes John 10 minutes to run all 3 laps, what is the speed in meters per second? Always know that they always try to change this and trick you, but they want it in seconds. But here they have it in minutes. Okay, so you need to know how to find speed, and that's basically distance divided by time. The distance we have here is 1,200 because he ran 3 laps, and 1 lap is 400 meters. That'll be 1,200. Alright, time is 10 minutes, but we need to convert that into seconds. We know that in 1 minute, we have 60 seconds. And that will give us 600 because 60 times 10 is 600. 1200. And now our answer will be 2 meters per second. Okay, number 3. If m minus 2 is equal to x over 5, what is the value of 10x in terms of m? So here we just solve for x. So we multiply by 5 on both sides. So multiply by 5, so 5 m minus 2 is equal to 5 times x over 5. So that cancels out, and we're left with 5m minus 10 is equal to x. So the question is asking us for the value of 10x. So we multiply both sides by 10. So if we multiply this by 10, that will give us 10x. If we multiply this by 10, that will be the value of 10x and our answer. So that would be basically 50m minus 100 is equal to 10x. Alright, and our answer is C. Alright, number 4. The table above shows the values for the linear function f of x. What is f of 30? So f of 10 is 70, f of 15 is 60, f of 20 is 50, so you can kind of see a trend going. So that means f of 25 must be 40, and f of 30, which is our question, will be 30. So we pick B and move on. Okay, our man is leasing a car. He pays $2,000 for the first month and $400 for every month after the first. If Armin has $20,000 to spend, for how many months can he lease the car? So all we have to do is just add 400x is equal to 20,000. Alright, so you subtract 2,000 from both sides, and that'll give us 18,000 on this side. Alright, is equal to 400x. Divide 400 by both sides, so you're left with x. So x is equal to, so basically just cancel these zeros and this 0, and we're left with 180 over 4. And I know that that is 45. I use mental math to get that, but if you wanted to solve it out, you could always do so. But you know, the key with the SATs, you gotta go fast so you can finish. The problem isn't that the questions are hard, but you just have to find ways to finish the questions faster. So 2, 0, that will give us 45. So I said, so our closest answer is C. Alright, based on the system of equations above, what is the value of x plus y? So you can add the equations up and solve for x and y and then add them up, or you can do what I'll do here in a second. Okay, so we subtract 4x from both sides, and we're left with y is equal to 12 minus 4x. And since we know y is 12 minus 4x, we can just put that value in this equation. So 2, and we know y is 12 minus 4x. Minus x is equal to 12. Alright, so that gives us 24 minus 8x minus x is equal to 12. Right? So here we're left with 9x. Negative 8 minus x is 9x, negative 9x, sorry. And 12 minus 24 is negative 12. So we know that x is 12 over 9. And just know that negative 12 over negative 9 is positive 12 over 9. So what we now do is plug this value into either equations. I'll choose this equation. Okay, so 4 12 over 9 plus y is equal to 12. Alright, so if you do that, I'll write it above here. You'll get 48 over 9 is equal to, I'm sorry, not equal to, but let me get a eraser. Alright, plus y is equal to 12. So you subtract this from both sides. And that will give us y. Okay, so we now have to get a denominator over 9 on the side, so that will give us 108 over 9 minus 48 over 9. And 108 minus 48 is 60. Quick mental math. Okay, so now we just have to add 12 over 9. Because we know that this is equal to y. Right, so y plus x gives us our answer. Plus 60 over 9. That is equal to 72 over 9. And if you know, 72 over 9 is 8, our answer.